LNG energy, with the characteristics of low pollution and high heat release, is the cleanest fossil energy on the world. Following the trend of clean energy development, SunRui has independently developed Gaslink LNG fuel gas supply system and set up a land-based test in 2021. The prototype test site is located at Shandong Yantai Fushan District. The occupation of land is approximately 3,000 square meters, including 3 major sections: gas consumption section, equipment section, and centralized control room. As the first full-size marine LNG FGSS land-based test site, it can be used for simulating operation processes such as LNG bunkering, storing, vaporizing, and BOG handling, etc. SunRui FGSS prototype test uses 2 pure NG engines. The model types are 6M33 and X6170 respectively. The inlet pressure range of the engines is 6 to 8 bar, and the inlet temperature range is 10 to 45 degrees. Both engines are placed at the safe zone. The water and glycol skid is consisted of 2 independent WG circulation systems for heating and a vaporization unit, and compressor unit respectively. 2 systems are integrated in the WG skid and controlled by regulating valves in order to achieve a stable supply of 30 degrees WG solution. The WG circulation system for the heating and a vaporization unit includes 2 sets of heat exchanger in order to heat up the WG solution and provide LNG heat source to the heating and a vaporization unit. The WG circulation system for the compressor unit uses low-temperature fresh water from outlet of boiler cooling water tower to cool down WG solution, heat up BOG, and cool down the BOG compressor. The WG skid should be placed at the safe zone without any contact to natural gas. All equipment are selected as non-explosion proof type. The test site has equipped an 8-ton normal pressure hot water gas boiler with 10 adjustable loads, covering gas consumption from 40 kilograms per hour to 400 kilograms per hour. The boiler has high efficiency, larger gas consumption rate, and higher combustion pressure in order to satisfy simulations and functional tests of the FGSS prototype test in all kinds of conditions. LNG fuel is added to the LNG storage tank through the bunkering skid. For purpose of simulating the real conditions on ship, SunRui uses stainless steel as the material of FGSS bunkering skid. The length is 2.4 meters and the width is 2 meters. According to the SGMF design regulations, 2 DN50 liquid bunkering pipes and a vapor line are installed, and the maximum bunkering flow rate is 50 cubic meters per hour. 3 main pipes are all equipped with DN25 nitrogen purging line and DN25 venting line respectively. In order to prevent overpressure, there are safety valves installed on both foreside and backside of the ESD valve of liquid bunkering pipes. The stainless steel base of LNG bunkering skid has a 304 stainless steel drip tray to prevent LNG leakage and diffusion. The safe use of FGSS is fully guaranteed by our designs. The heating and vaporization skid is the core section of LNG FGSS, including a plate heat exchanger and a spiral wind heat exchanger. The integrated heating system not only satisfies the heat treatment of 1,000 kilograms per hour LNG, but also save the equipment occupation area and lower the overall cost. The 1 cubic meters low-pressure buffer tank installed on the skid has been strictly calculated and testified in order to satisfy the needs of LNG heating and vaporizing and BOG handling. and stabilized supply pressure at 7.5 plus minus 0.05 bar. Meanwhile, the inlet of free flow mode is placed before the master valve boiler in order to satisfy the 120 kg per hour BOG consumption requirement of gas consumers without using the compressor. The test side uses two compressor skids for redundancy design. Each compressor skid has equipped with preheater, inlet buffer tank, compressor, outlet buffer tank, aftercooler, suction regulating valves and backflow regulating valves, etc. The compressor skid can be used for BOG compressor, mixed fuel gas supply, and a free flow gas supply. All technological processes and control logics are independently designed by SunRui. All skids are using compact design and satisfy different pressure supply loads with reliable performance. The test site is equipped with a single-wall LNG storage tank as the smallest tank worldwide. The tank diameter is 2.4 meters, the length is 7 meters, and the maximum LNG capacity is 29.5 cubic meters. The tank material is 304 stainless steel, and the design pressure is 10 bar. The whole tank is covered and wrapped by 400 mm polyurethane foam as the insulation material, according to the real ship conditions. The storage tank is designed to have a dome and a manhole on top of the tank, and two LNG submerged pumps inside of the tank. Skids will be connected to the tank through TCS on dome, which is fully developed by SunRui with advantages of compact structure and complete functions. The electric system of the test side is consisted of one operation console and 5 electrical cabinets. The operation console provides operable interface of FGSS, including instrument readings, equipment status, and remote start and shutdown of all electric equipment. On September 27th, SunRui held the 2021 Technical Conference of LNG-powered vessels and SunRui Gaslink FGSS product launch in Yantai, Shandong Province. Hundreds of well-known owners, shipyards, classes, design institutes visited the land-based test site and witnessed the successful release of the relevant test. The video below is recorded from the equipment operation panel of the test. Parameters and data curves are all collected from actual operating equipment. Press Start. Initiate the FGSS. Initiate water. Glycol circulation pump CP4102. Open water. Glycol heat exchanger HE4103 and heat transferring medium valve PV4102. After certain delays, open PV2107. Initiate the submerged pump XP2101. Open backflow valve PV2106. System standby. The supply pressure PIT3101 increases steadily to around 7.5 bar G. After FGSS ready, open the main gas supply valve, a boiler and ME, and initiate the boiler and ME in turn. The FGSS control and a monitoring system records relevant parameters from equipment and instruments and produces trend charts. This video demonstrates several typical curves, such as the cyan line representing the revolving speed of submerged pump SP2101, the black line representing supply pressure PIT3201, the purple line FTBE representing real-time gas consumption of boiler, and the gray line FTME representing real-time gas consumption of main engine. After the initiation of boiler and ME, the minimum load is 25%. Adjust the load of boiler and ME to 50%. Steadily increase the gas consumption of ME, FTME, and boiler, FTBE. As shown in the trend chart, The black line supply pressure PIT3201 remains stable when the load of ME and boiler increases from 25% to 50%. With further increase of loads of boiler and ME, the supply pressure PIT3201 black line remains stable when the gas consumption of boiler and ME increases. As the increase of load, all FGSS parameters stays normal and supply pressure remains stable. As shown in the trend chart, as the load steadily increases from 75% to 95%, the supply pressure remains stable by direct observation. From low load to high load, all supply parameters stay normal and supply pressure remains stable. The high load operating condition is fully satisfied as the gas consumption of boiler, FTB and ME, FTME steadily increases. By direct observation of the trend chart, the Gaslink FGSS supply pressure is highly stabilized, and the error range is less than ± 0.01 bar when the load of boiler and ME increases to 90%. Under extreme conditions, the FGSS operation stays normal and supply pressure remains stable when the load of boiler and ME drops rapidly from maximum to minimum. During the land-based test, this extreme condition is fully testified. From the trend chart, the gas supply demand drops simultaneously with a rapid load drop of ME and boiler. The Gaslink FGSS supply pressure remains stable in a fully adapted extreme condition. The BOG treatment process is initiated automatically when pressure level in the LNG storage tank reaches the set value. Initiate the water glycol cooling pump CP4101 of the compressor. Open valve PV2105 and PV3201. After the inlet pressure and temperature of the compressor stays normal, initiate compressor BC3201 and open valve PV3102. BOG treatment processing started. During the land-based test of SunRui Gaslink FGSS, individual unit tests for LNG storage tank, bunkering skid, BOG compressor, LNG vaporizer and heater along with process operations including LNG fuel bunkering and supplying, BOG compressing were performed. All functions of the system have been verified to achieve the expected effect. The Gaslink FGSS test model has proved the fuel supply functionality for main engine and boiler under different working conditions, which indicates that Gaslink FGSS can supply LNG fuel with stable temperature and pressure as well as verifies the effectiveness of the automatic control logic. By changing the fuel load rapidly during various extreme working condition simulation, the reliability and stability of the system have been proved, and relevant testing results fully meet the IGF and class standards. In addition, the reliability of the Gaslink simulation platform had been fully testified through land-based tests. During the maximum gas supply condition, the simulated pump revolution speed was 4,800 rounds per minute, where the actual speed was 4,600 rounds per minute. The results showed that the compatibility of simulation platform reached over 90% accuracy, which thoroughly verified the reliability of the Gaslink simulation platform. Sets a solid foundation for its further application and provides valuable insight for onboard commissioning. All of the relevant tests of SunRui Gaslink FGSS have been completed in September 2021 and have been witnessed by DNV NK LR, reaches a new milestone in SunRui's history. The company has possessed full capability in R&D, engineering design, manufacturing and commissioning, along with other top companies in the FGSS industry. Moreover, after the land-based test, The FGSS R&D Center will be continuously focusing on the system development and optimization, providing a firm footing for technology breakthrough. If you are interested in more details about the land-based tests and the Gaslink FGSS system, please do not hesitate to contact us. Thanks for watching.